Hello all you UK coin collectors out there, and welcome to the United Kingdom Coin World channel. This is the second of our original videos for this channel, and we're trying to get this video channel off the ground just focused on United Kingdom and Commonwealth country coins. Let's start with this coin here, which is the 1989 £1 coin from the United Kingdom. And I'm kind of moving it around so you can see how beautiful this coin is. This is a brilliant uncirculated version. You see that it says Elizabeth II, DG Reg, FD 1989. But in order to look at that coin, we're going to have to look at the 1984 coin and also the 2016 £1 coin. So let's start with the 1984 and work our way up. The first £1 coin from the United Kingdom came out in 1983. And on the back of that coin, they had the ornamental royal arms for the United Kingdom. In 1984, they came out with another coin, and that was this one, but they decided on the back to put the Scottish thistle going through the back, and this is going up through the center of the royal diadem or crown, and you can see these strong roots, these really detailed thistle here. We see the beaded outer rim, and then it says, of course, £1 at the bottom. They also included a different NQ's legend. So on the 1983 coin, on the edge here, it said Decus A Tutamen, an ornament and a safeguard. Well, I'll tell you what, when they got to the Scottish coin, they made it much more aggressive and much more, as we might say, Scottish. Nemo mer impune lacessit. Or in other words, no one attacks me with impunity. So this is the 1984 Scottish Thistle Reverse. When they finally came out with another Scottish Thistle Reverse, they had already changed the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. So they had gone from the second Arnold Machin portrait here to the portrait on the right, which is the Raphael David Maklouf Portrait. And how can we tell that? Well, for one thing, we can tell because Queen Elizabeth is no longer wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. She's wearing the George IV state diadem. And additionally, underneath her neck here, which has a necklace on it, we see a RDF right there, Raphael David Maklouf's initials. So in 1989, when they finally came out with a new Scottish Thistle coin, they had a different front on it. So even though the back is the same in every way with the beaded outer rim, £1 at the bottom, the royal diadem here, the Scottish Thistle going through it, it does not have the same front. So these were all essentially one-off coins. They only made one of these coins with this front and back. They only made one of this coin with the front and back. And this coin is also a brilliant uncirculated coin, as you can tell by looking at it. And so that means they only made about 70,000 of these. So it's a rare coin. It's a relatively valuable coin. 77,500 of these were made. We don't know the exact, it's hard to put an exact value on it, but it's probably somewhere between $7 to $10 just for this coin. And we also know that in 1989 they came out with a proof coin, which is worth anywhere from $9 to $20 US. Now, we said there's also information on this coin that will help us out. And why is that? Well, it turns out that these coins, the old £1 coins, were notorious for counterfeiting. So there was a lot of fake ones. And so the comptroller of the currency in Britain, or the head of the mint, said, we got to change. And she actually said, we think there were more than 3% of these, more than 3 out of 100 of these may be fake. So they had to change, and they changed to a bimetallic coin. And you can see that this coin has 2 different metals on it. So rather than the original metals, which were nickel brass, they went to this bimetallic coin, which does still have nickel in it. It's a nickel brass center and a nickel brass ring nickel plated brass center. I'm sorry. So they plated this with nickel. That's why it's the silver shiny part. And then this part is essentially the same, the nickel brass ring. They not only changed the portrait, they changed the bimetallic, but they also changed the shape. And they went to this coin, which is a dodecagonal or 12-sided shape, and it goes reeded. So see the lines on the rim here: reeded rim, flat rim, reeded rim, flat rim. So they call this an interrupted reeded dodecagonal coin, which is bimetallic. Why does this coin matter compared to these? Well, when this coin came out in 2016, they said, okay, that's the death knell for the old £1. And they said, look, to the old £1, you have a little over a year and you're gone. They demonetized these old £1 coins on October 15th, 2017, so they're no longer currency or usable in Britain to buy anything. These are only collector's coins now. You can't turn them into the mint. You can't buy anything with them. You can only buy and sell them as collector's coins. And this coin is now the coin of the realm. That's all we have today from the United Kingdom Coin World channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.